Good Monday morning to you, friends. This is take two for July the 15th, 2019. I'm so glad that you decided to come along for the ride. I'm Jeannie, and it's a beautiful, sunny, gorgeous summer morning. And I hope you had a wonderful weekend. Here I am in Southeast Alabama, but of course, wherever you are in the world, I'm glad you decided that you're with me here today. Well, I want to talk to you this morning about smiles. Smiles. You know, I had my teeth cleaned last week. I went down to see Dr. Terry Nichols in Graceville, Florida. Yes, it's worth the drive over the state line to go get the level of customer service and great care that I get from Dr. Terry Nichols. He's the best of the best, and I've been going to him for almost 20 years, and I'm so glad I found him when I did. And I'll tell you what, he has done a remarkable job on my mouth. You could see. And I owe my smile to Dr. Terry Nichols. But besides that, I was thinking about all the different smiles that we might see in the course of a day. When I looked at my face after Keely had polished me up and done a fantastic cleaning, I was so happy with what I saw. She got all of those coffee stains off and everything. And I was thinking about all the different ways that we might see people smiling. Now, when I came out of the dentist office, I kind of felt like this little guy right here. Real big smile. I was happy to have a nice toothy smile, nice bright smile. You know, but sometimes in the course of my day, I don't have quite as big a smile. I may have this kind of Mona Lisa kind of smile, just that little kind of smirky look. I don't know, sometimes if I'm feeling a little, naughty or feeling a little like rambunctious, I might have what's called the Cheshire Cat smile. Remember Cheshire Cat from Alice in Wonderland? Or maybe I might feel a little, a little sarcastic, like the meh kind of look. And I might have one of these kind of meh emoji type smiles. No matter how old you are, you could be like my nephews here, Thomas and Jimmy. Look at those smiles. Jimmy has kind of a more of a Cheshire Cat kind of smile or a Mona Lisa smile, whereas Thomas is full face smile because he's always got a big smile. So whether you're this age or maybe you might even be old like this, smiles are always a good thing to have. And if we could take that smile and make somebody else smile because of it, that is a mission accomplished. Last night I went to a funeral, or yesterday afternoon. I've been to 2 funerals in the last a few days, and the person who passed away, I did not know. We went out of respect for the son of the man who passed away because he's a church member and a friend of ours. And out of respect for him, we went to see the family and went to the funeral home. And there was the deceased in the coffin at the funeral home. And it was the craziest thing, boys and girls. The man had a smile on his face. Now, I have never, in all of the funerals I've attended, all of the wakes I've been to, have I ever seen a person laying out in a coffin with a big smile grin on his face. Now, it wasn't toothy like this. It was more of a gentle smile like this. But it was remarkable because he was smiling. And I said to his daughter-in-law, who's also a friend of ours from church, I said, he's smiling. I said, I've never seen this before. She said, yep. She said, he was kind of a lovely, quiet man, and he didn't do a whole lot of smiling, like you wouldn't see him all grinny and smiling. She said, but what you would see, she said, is just more of a serious face. And she said, I never saw a smile on him like this, or like this, like my sweet little nephews. She said, I never saw a smile on him like that until he passed away. She said, we were all gathered around as he was passing into eternity, and suddenly this huge grin came to his face, and he was smiling, and that's the way he remained. And I thought, wow, what a way to go. He passed from this earth into eternity with a smile on his face. So I could only imagine the sights he was seeing when he was taking his last last breaths. Isn't that amazing? How would you like to go like that? I know I'm going to go like that because I know where I'm going once I pass from this world into the next. And just to imagine the last and ultimate smile on, they called him Big Jim, on Big Jim's face was that smile because he was having his last and final earthly smile so that he could smile for eternity. Wow. A smile goes a long way, doesn't it? Let me tell you something. When I'm feeling low and feeling sad and feeling down, I like to look at pictures of my beautiful nephews because that just makes me smile so much. And I think to myself, okay, get it in perspective, Jeannie, because that's what it's about, being able to be happy and smiling. You know, there's a lot of people out there who walk through life depressed. They walk through life and they've got one of these on their face when they see people. Hello, how are you? And then when you pull it down, like that commercial for the medication for depression, and this is what they look like when it goes, and then it goes back up. Oh, hello, I'm so happy. And then they're like this underneath it. If you're having issues in your life where you find it difficult to smile, where you find it difficult and challenging to have a smile on your face because you've lost your joy, remember the joy of the Lord is your strength. That's why you feel zapped and you feel sad, and it goes from this and then maybe it goes to this till eventually it's looking like this because it's, frown is a smile upside down. And you don't want to walk through life like that. You want to have that joy. You want to have that joy so that you could have the strength to go on and be a happy person and to be full of joy. So here's what I would encourage you to do, boys and girls. First of all, go be a blessing to somebody today because you might end up being the only one who is. If you know somebody who needs to be lifted up and needs to have a smile like this on their face, you go be that smile so that you can lift them up out of despair and sadness. And if you have a real issue where that's not even enough and you really need to get that joy back, I would encourage you to do a couple of things. First, look to the Lord because He will. You ask Him for that joy and He will fill you with that joy and that strength. But if you feel like you need that extra bit of help, go get some professional help. Go get some counseling. Go see your pastor. Go see a professional and see what you could do about turning your frown back up so that it's a smile and that you can walk away like I did from Dr. Nichols' office the other day with a huge smile on my face so that I could share those smiles. You know, smiles are contagious. You keep smiling and you'll be surprised how quickly others will smile around you. All right, now, besides being a blessing, I want you to also remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Jeanne Sigler, JeanneSigler, and hit that subscribe button. And of course, great music, great programming that will always make you smile. Go to WRMZ.org and click that listen button. Okay, I love you all very much. Okay, now go out smiling. It'll set the tone for your week, and I hope you have a spectacular week. I love you all very much. Bye-bye.